Isn't it a fine morning indeed? I just love the smell of trivia in the morning, don't you? Well, don't you? Well. How many people will be playing? Nobody else to play with? Well, who needs them? Is this the first time on the ride for you? Well then, you won't be needing any more new instructions. It must be nice to know it all before you've even begun. Please type in your name. Thank you very much. Remember to be all you can be. Well, good luck with your game. Remember, if the other kids tease you, they're just jealous.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack, The Ride, is brought to you by the Popular Kids. While you're playing this game, we're having a party. You're not invited. And now, here's your host, Schmitty.
Okay, class, take your seats. You're in for a real education. Okay, I have your parental permission slip, so you may ride now. I want you to hit your buzzer and... Up next... Only the Brat Pack understands my angst. Like it or not, it's question time. If you order a Breakfast Club sandwich, which of these will not come with your meal? A creamy jock, tossed popular girl, a French fried exchange student, or a side of nerd? There was no exchange student in the Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club sandwich. I like mine toasted over a St. Elmo's fire. Hit that buzzer and the category is Standardized Teen Angst. All right, you may now open your test booklets and complete the following analogy. SAT is to 1600 as ACT is to 1, 2, 3, PSAT is to toss across, pencil is to number 2, or 10-pin bowling is to 300. Perfect score! You may be a geek, but you've got nice shoes. Hit that buzzer. Very nice, respectable. This one's called Hope I Die Before I Get Acne. Hey, do you remember that classic Who lyric, It's Only Teenage Wasteland, right? Well, good for you. If the author of the literary classic The Wasteland were a tortured teen, which of these scenes might have inspired the poem? T.S. Eliot getting a swirly, John Steinbeck being locked in his locker, James Joyce getting tripped in the hallway, or Ernest Hemingway receiving a wedgie? The epic poem The Wasteland was written by T.S. Eliot. Looks like the other kids also figured out that his name's an anagram for toilets. Slap your buzzer and we'll... There you go. Try this category. Smells like hole. You know, nothing says teen angst to me quite like the Nirvana anthem Smells Like Teen Spirit. Now, with that in mind, if Kurt Cobain had penned the tortured lines to Smells Like Easy Spirit, what smelly item of Courtney's might have inspired the song? Her perfume, her shoes, her lingerie, or her deodorant? Easy Spirit is a brand of women's pumps, apparently fantastic to play basketball in. And have you seen Courtney lately? Smells like expensive designer makeover. Work that buzzer to choose the... I'm calling this one Backstreet Noise. Time for the trivia. When pop singing stars the Backstreet Boys become Backstreet Men, how will their vocal ranges most likely shift? From bass to alto, from falsetto to soprano, from soprano to tenor, or from bad to worse? Soprano is the highest natural range for women and boys, while tenor is the highest natural range for men. Unless, of course, you kick them in the boys. All right, bud. It's not a speed bump, it's roadkill. Don't forget, smack that buzzer to grab the item that correctly unites the two items on the screen. And pay attention to the right answers for the bonus round at the end. All right, let's step on it. Six pocket billiards and office betting group. What do these two things have in common? Fortune tellers' leaves and lifted blank bags. Andre. And beef, it's one for blank. TV sitcom full blank and blank of blues. Tony and Tina's blank, and Liz Taylor's had lots of them. Christmas is Jesus' blank, and the Beatles say it's theirs too. Okay, bonus time. What do all of the correct answers have in common? Are they all babysitting jobs, Oasis songs, types of Hallmark cards, teen drug slang, horror movies, parties? You got it! Oh yeah, let's partay. Check out your score there, make sure everything's in order, and we're moving on. Buzz in and lock. This category is... Where do I put my hands? Hey, 3311. That's my address. Here you go. Because it has the strongest gravitational pull, on which planet would frisky teens engage in the heaviest petting? Pluto, Jupiter, Earth, or Mercury? Jupiter's gravity is the strongest of all the planets. Yeah, I can just hear it now. Thousands of teens yelling, "I've gone down and I can't get up!" Buzz in for the bucks, baby. Hey, way to go. You can use that for laundry. Your category is... Teenage Wasteland. Hey, it's prom night, and you're all set in your rented tuxedo. You got everything you need except... wait a minute. Where's that thing you're supposed to be wearing? You know, around your waist? No, you need that thing. It looks like a little flattened snake that just ate a rat. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. What the hell is that thing called? Cummerbund, cummerdun, or vest? Cummerbund. It's from a Persian word meaning hide your gut. Although some guys slide it down a little lower to hide their adolescent enthusiasm on the dance floor. Buzz in. Coming at you. Girl, you'll be a woman sooner than you expected. Now, the fun part. If a girl has an embarrassing mensuration episode in class, what did she most likely do? Recited the wrong speech in history class, used the wrong T-square in woodshop, conjugated the wrong verb in Latin class, or dissected the wrong frog in biology lab. Mensuration is the act of measuring, so she's probably using something like a T-square. She really ought to be more careful, or she's going to wind up with that not-so-freshly sanded feeling. Hit the buzzer for the... Very nice. You want some trouble, my friend? You got it. Let's get into a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat is... Either way, it's still their fault. Okay, I'm going to give you 7 sitcoms here, all right? And as each one comes up, I want you to tell me if the kids on the show had parents who died or were just divorced. Cash in for each one you get right, and you lose some cash for each one you get wrong or don't get to. You got to get all 7 of them in 30 seconds. Let the magic begin. One day at a time. The Hogan family. Different strokes. Give me a break. Silver spoons. Hey, in case you didn't notice, that's a perfect score. Here's your current score. You feel good about that? Let's keep going. Slap your butt. All right, looking good, looking healthy. Here's your category. Tattoo who? You know, there's nothing like a little tattoo to express your angst. Say Mr. Rourke from Fantasy Island gets a little tattoo on his butt. According to popular advice from tattoo artists, which of these should he rub on it to help it heal? Petroleum jelly, aloe vera, hydrogen peroxide, or vitamin E cream? Vitamin E, it helps the skin heal.
Boss, rub the lotion on your butt, not on me.
I am sorry, Tattoo. You were standing so close I thought you were my butt. Work that Your category's gonna be I hate when people are like that. Here's the question. Which of the following is the only sentence in which the word like is used correctly? You like stupid? I totally hate you. Be like Mike. Or I don't know. Be like Mike is the only one of these 4 sentences in which the word like is used correctly.
And if you don't like it, then you can totally I don't know, not like it.
I want you to hit your buzzer and get the value. Lights, cameras, and here's your clue. Only this movie understands me. Have fun. I'll be at the concession counter. You missed just one! Can you imagine how exciting that would have been if somebody else were playing?
I thought about how hard it must have been for him to walk across the gym and ask me to dance, but when I looked down at my bracelet, I thought, what would Satan do?